I'm not fit enough to go to the gym. I think I'll just lose a bit of weight before I go to the gym. I don't want to look stupid at the gym. If you've decided you want to go to the gym, if that's something you really want, and you've got a fear of going to the gym, I've got some advice for you. Fear of going to the gym. It's a real thing. It's called gym anxiety. It's where people really, really want to go to the gym, but they build it up to be this thing that it just couldn't possibly be as bad as they think it's going to be. They probably believe that the gym's full of body beautiful people, men and women, that take pictures of themselves and put it on Instagram all the time. Everybody's super fit, much fitter than them. Everybody's perfect, and they're not. And that's just not true. Because the fact is that everybody goes to the gym because they want to improve themselves. Every single person in that gym is working hard towards a goal because they don't think they're perfect. And that fear that you've got, well, I watched a great video recently and I heard a really amazing quote. And that quote was, "The best things in life are on the other side of fear." And to be honest, I've tested that. And I think that's true. So if you've got a fear of going to the gym, here's some things that might help. Number one, choose the right gym. If you're a person that wants to do bodybuilding or CrossFit or powerlifting, then choose that gym. But if you're somebody that just wants to try the gym and you like nice things, then choose a really nice gym, And when you go in there, talk to the staff, talk to the reception people. Are they friendly? Talk to the trainers. Are the trainers good? Are they knowledgeable? Are they helpful? Are they around? Look at the equipment. Look how clean the gym is. Look at the showers. Look at the changing rooms, and just make your own mind up. See a few gyms. Take your time. It's important. It's important that you enjoy the gym and it's a nice place that you like being. Number two, go for an Offpeak membership. That would mean that you'd go probably in the morning, early afternoon, things like that, when the gym's less busy. But it gives you an opportunity to figure it out, to get to know a few people, get to know the staff a bit, get to know where the changing rooms is and how everything works, where you swipe your card, all them sort of things. So that's my second bit of advice. Go for an Offpeak membership, and then you can always change it a bit later. Take a friend. Taking a friend is a great idea. Number three, take a friend, take a family member. Them situations where you're both nervous, but you make a bit of banter out of it and you have a bit more fun and you kind of don't care what other people think because you're together. That's why you take a friend. And actually, when you train with a friend, you seem to work a bit harder. There might be a bit of healthy competition between you two, and you might have a bit more fun with it, and you might get a bit more out of yourself while you're in there. Number four, have a program. Have a program. Now, barring injuries and conditions, which obviously you should be very aware of, if there's anything that you know of that's going to prevent you from doing certain exercises, then you should obviously be very aware of that. But outside of that, it's quite simple really to find a basic beginner's workout online. Reliable sites are sites like bodybuilding.com. That's a good site. They give good workouts, beginners workouts, and they also have videos to show you how to do them. So it's also a good site to go to and a good way to start. But have a program. There's nothing worse than wandering around a gym, feeling like you don't know what you're doing, where you're going, what you should do next, or what this exercise is, and what that machine is, and it can get quite stressful. So that's going to add to your anxiety if you don't have a program. Focus on your form. So when you do have a program, when you pick an exercise, make sure you focus on the form. Doing the exercise correctly is far more important than how much weight's on there. And do a bit of research. Don't be afraid to figure out which muscles are working and what muscles are what and what they do and how that exercise is actually helping that. It can be quite interesting, especially when it's about your program and what you're doing. So yeah, focus on form. Don't worry about weight. Forget ego. Leave your ego at the door. Number 6, don't compare. Do not compare. Don't think just because that guy or that girl is doing an exercise that you're thinking of doing, that they're doing it right and you're doing it wrong. Ask a trainer. The trainers know what they're doing. They're well qualified, or at least they should be. And they'll be able to tell you the right way to do it. So don't compare. Don't believe that everyone else is better than you. Put no one on a pedestal. Just go in there, be confident, and give things a try. We all make mistakes. Like I said, all the gym people in there will recognize the fact that you're new, and they should help you. Most of the time they do. And then the last one, honestly and truthfully, nobody cares about what you're doing. They're focused on themselves. So I don't mean that in a horrible, derogatory way. Of course people care, but you think people are staring at you, you think they're judging you, you think it's because you're not wearing the right clothes, or you're not doing exercises right, or you're too sweaty or whatever, But it's not that, Sometimes people just look around the room, and frankly, if they do, that brings me on to gym etiquette. Because one of the things I always encourage people to do, if you catch eyes with someone, smile. Just smile. Just go, hi. That awkward hi you do. Basically, take a towel with you, You get quite sweaty when you're in the gym, and you might need to wipe down some machines. And there's always that embarrassing bum print that you leave on the benches. So take your towel, wipe it down. Put your weights away. If you grab a plate, or you grab a kettlebell or a dumbbell, put it back where you found it. It's nice and safe for everyone. No one's going to trip over it, and you're not going to rub anyone up the wrong way. Try not to use too many pieces of equipment at once. It's really quite irritating sometimes when you want to use something and someone's using it, but they're also using that, and they're also using that. So yeah, that can be a bit annoying. It happens sometimes. I know that sometimes you might want to do a superset or something, and that's fine. Just let the person know you're going to be 1 set, 2 sets, or whatever. Just communicate and be friendly. Smile at people. I said that a minute ago. If you catch someone else's eye, smile at them. In the same token, if you're going in on the morning shift every morning and you're on your Offpeak membership and you're seeing the same faces, say hello, be polite, be friendly, make friends. That's what the kind of environment that gyms are, if I'm honest. And the last piece of advice is on etiquette is use the trainers. That's what the trainers are there for. You might see them cleaning machines and being at reception and maybe cleaning the change rooms and stuff, but they're actually fitness professionals. So go over, don't be afraid to ask them how to use a machine. Even if you asked them last time you went, ask them again. Don't be afraid to ask them how to do an exercise. Same again, even if you've asked them before, it doesn't matter. That's their job, and they want to help. They'd much rather be doing that than standing around bored counting the seconds so they can go home. So yeah, use the trainers. But hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please like and share. And on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon.